What would it mean if one country could become the undisputed leader of space by 2035? China is aiming to achieve just that. From building permanent lunar bases to exploring Mars, mining asteroids, and harnessing solar power from space, their plans are bold and far-reaching. With government support and private innovation combined, China is set to transform space exploration and technology. Let's dive in and discover how they plan to dominate the final frontier. China's ambitious timeline for space dominance. China has a clear roadmap to become a global space leader by 2035. The plan includes establishing lunar bases, sending astronauts to the moon, developing fully reusable rockets, and continuing Mars exploration. Unlike many countries where priorities shift with politics, China's centralized system ensures consistent funding and support, allowing long-term projects to continue without interruption. In addition, private companies are playing an increasing role in satellite communications, Earth observation, and launch services. This combination of government vision and commercial innovation accelerates China's progress, making their space program more efficient and ambitious. By following a structured timeline, China aims to achieve milestones that position it as a dominant force in global space exploration. Lunar Research Station. By 2035, China plans to establish a permanent lunar research station. This base will allow astronauts to live and work on the moon, conducting experiments in geology, physics, and life sciences. It could also serve as a hub for testing technologies for deep space missions and resource extraction. Lunar mining may provide helium-3 and rare minerals that could benefit Earth and future space settlements. Establishing a permanent presence on the moon demonstrates China's technological and strategic capabilities, showing the world that they can sustain life and operations off Earth. These missions will provide invaluable experience for astronauts and engineers, laying the foundation for Mars missions and making China a key player in the next era of space exploration. High-precision space observation. China is developing advanced space-based observation technologies to study the universe with unprecedented accuracy. By 2035, the country plans to deploy telescopes and observatories capable of examining distant stars, galaxies, and exoplanets. These technologies are not only vital for scientific discovery, but also for planetary defense, helping detect asteroids that could threaten Earth. Space observation also supports navigation, satellite deployment, and communications infrastructure. China's methodical approach combines research with practical applications, ensuring these investments provide both scientific knowledge and strategic advantages. By mastering high-precision observation, China can lead in understanding the cosmos while gaining critical information for space operations, giving the country a significant technological edge in both exploration and global space leadership. Reusable launch vehicles. Reusable rockets are essential for China's 2035 space ambitions. These vehicles can be launched multiple times, reducing costs and enabling frequent missions. Lower launch costs make lunar bases, Mars exploration, and space resource projects more feasible. Reusability also allows for rapid experimentation, testing new technologies, and supplying orbital infrastructure efficiently. China's focus on reusable rockets reflects a long-term vision where space is accessible not just for research, but also for industry and commerce. By developing reliable, reusable launch vehicles, China can maintain a steady schedule of missions, support lunar and Martian operations, and strengthen its position in the global space economy. This technology is a key step toward sustained human activity beyond Earth. Manned lunar missions. China plans to send astronauts to the moon before 2030 and establish a permanent research station by 2035. These missions are critical for testing life support systems, conducting experiments, and training crews for long-term space operations. Unmanned missions have already provided valuable data, but sending humans is a significant leap. Astronauts will gain experience in living and working off Earth, preparing China for future Mars missions. Manned lunar missions also demonstrate technological prowess, showing that China can sustain human life in space. By establishing a human presence on the Moon, China strengthens its position as a leader in exploration, science, and geopolitics, while paving the way for humanity's next great adventure in the solar system. Mars exploration. China's space program aims to extend its reach to Mars, building on recent robotic missions. Future plans include advanced landers, rovers, and ultimately crewed missions to study the Martian surface, atmosphere, and potential for human habitation. Exploring Mars requires mastering long-duration space travel, life support, and landing technologies, skills that are critical for all deep space missions. By 2035, China aims to have detailed maps of Mars and a better understanding of its resources, laying the groundwork for potential human settlements. Mars exploration also strengthens China's international prestige and scientific leadership. The knowledge gained can guide future space missions, support sustainable extraterrestrial development, and demonstrate China's ability to operate effectively on another planet. Lunar and asteroid mining. Resource extraction in space is a major focus of China's 2035 space strategy. The Moon holds potential for helium-3, a rare isotope that could be used for clean nuclear energy, as well as other minerals essential for advanced technology. Asteroids also contain valuable metals and materials that are scarce on Earth. To make mining in space feasible, China is investing in advanced robotics, autonomous systems, and precision navigation technologies. These capabilities will allow spacecraft to extract and transport resources safely and efficiently. Lunar and asteroid mining could supply materials for lunar bases, Mars missions, and space infrastructure, while also supporting Earth's economy. By 2035, China aims to demonstrate that space mining is not only achievable, but strategically and economically valuable, securing its leadership in off-Earth resource development. Space-based solar power. China is actively exploring space-based solar power as part of its 2035 space strategy. These systems would collect sunlight in orbit and transmit energy back to Earth, providing a continuous, clean, and virtually limitless source of power. Unlike Earth-based solar panels, space solar arrays are not affected by weather, nighttime, or seasonal changes, making them far more reliable. Developing this technology requires advanced engineering, precise energy transmission, and robust orbital infrastructure. By 2035, China hopes to demonstrate functioning prototypes capable of delivering power to the planet. Space-based solar power could also supply energy for lunar and Martian bases, supporting sustained human activity beyond Earth. This initiative highlights China's focus on innovation, sustainability, and long-term strategic leadership in both space and energy technology. Planetary defense. Planetary defense is a vital part of China's space ambitions. By 2035, China aims to detect, track, and, if necessary, deflect asteroids or other celestial objects that could threaten Earth. Achieving this requires advanced telescopes, precise calculations, and rapid response technologies capable of altering the path of potentially hazardous objects. This capability not only safeguards life on our planet, but also demonstrates China's technological and strategic leadership in space. Developing these systems allows China to contribute to global safety initiatives while securing its own space infrastructure. Planetary defense technologies also provide valuable experience for future deep space missions, as controlling trajectories and predicting space hazards are critical skills for long-duration exploration. By mastering planetary defense, China ensures both Earth's safety and its influence in the cosmos. China's approach: centralized vision with private innovation. China's space strategy combines strong government leadership with private sector innovation. the government provides consistent funding, long-term planning, and political backing for major projects, ensuring that ambitious missions are not delayed by shifting priorities. At the same time, private companies contribute new technologies, faster production, and entrepreneurial solutions. This collaboration accelerates development in satellite communications, Earth observation, reusable rockets, and commercial launches. By 2035, this combined approach will allow China to maintain strategic control while benefiting from innovative solutions. The centralized vision ensures alignment with long-term goals, while private innovation improves efficiency and reduces costs. Together, these factors make China uniquely capable of achieving space dominance. China's space program is reshaping the future of exploration. By 2035, lunar bases, Mars missions, asteroid mining, and space-based solar power could make China a dominant force in space. Their combination of long-term planning, cutting-edge technology, and growing private sector innovation is setting the stage for unprecedented achievements. If you enjoyed this journey through the cosmos, make sure to like and subscribe for more fascinating space updates. Until next time, stay curious and keep watching the stars.